Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I have another grocery haul and local food pickup as well as a meal plan. We are, if you're new here, planning to meal plan from my Pennsylvania Dutch cookbook. So for me, that is super budget friendly and I'm able to eat seasonally, which is something I've been trying to focus on. It's extremely hard, but I know it will be better for our wallet and our health. So I'm excited to take you along the journey. If you're new here, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna get you turned around and show you what I found because I've been excited lately. If you are new here, we moved from Colorado to Pennsylvania and I was curious about the budget, and so far since being here for about a month, we have learned that we save right around $80 to $85 just by switching states, and we're getting pretty much the same items except for our raw milk, which is a little bit more expensive just because we couldn't afford the raw milk in Colorado, but that's a story for another day. So that's where we went first, and I encourage everyone to find a local dairy that you can support because it's just a phenomenal experience, and I really do think that sense of community and I guess the sense of shopping local, if you can allow it in your budget, will save some of us, honestly. So I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I know it's a wild season, very wild season, and I'm keeping every one of you in our hearts, and I'm hoping we can all stay positive yet grounded. So I did stock up on a few other things, a few other items, and I will be including it in this video with the grocery haul just because it's a weekly stock up. So, you know, the basics, water, and some other items that I think people should be stocking up on for any emergency or any sort of chaos that may be coming our way. I have items all over the place, so let's start here. I found white flour tortillas. I was excited that they're not enriched. They do have soybean oil in it though, but out of anything at Giant, this was the best one to find if I'm not making them by myself. So I think my husband will really enjoy these. We have Nature's Promise organic green beans. They were 99 cents, which I was really happy about. A lot of times the organic beans are up there, like close to $2. I found the Made Good granola bars, the mixed berry. I didn't even get a chance. Yeah, so there's definitely sunflower oil in there. Even if it is non-GMO, I still get a little leery. Yeah. Okay, but it does have some veggies in the mixed berry bars, and I really enjoy that. And then the Made Good granola chocolate chip bars. I can find them at the discount grocery store pretty often, but we're not going to be making it down there anytime soon. I found the Siete made with avocado oil corn tortillas. I said last video that I probably wouldn't be purchasing Siete anymore, but I was curious just to try this one last thing, so I'm excited for that. I found the Kevin's Paleo orange chicken. For me, this is cheaper. It's $6.99, and I just have a meal right here. You can do these in the microwave, yeah, but I just do it in the oven on top of some rice, and there's my meal for, you know, the week. And if I add extra veggies or sweet potatoes or something filling alongside of this, I can make this into 2 dinners, which I love. So I often get Kevin's. I really enjoy his product, or whoever invented Kevin's products. But my grocery store only has the orange chicken and the Thai coconut chicken. So I think there's one more, and it's like a lemon garlic, and I think you can get that at Costco. Don't really have many of those in rural Pennsylvania though, so next time. Got my husband Utz original potato chips. I don't even want to see the ingredients on that. We're just going to go with it. Over here we have some whole wheat bread for my husband. He loves peanut butter and jelly, so why not? And I did find the organic ancient grains, normally $6.79, but I found the bargain bin, so very happy to find that. This is $3.39, and this is pretty clean. If I'm not going to be making my own bread, you know, I make probably 2 loaves a week, but it doesn't last us, so I really need to learn to just make a bunch and then freeze some and go from there. But this is a great find. I also found some extra large free-range fresh brown eggs. When I went up to the dairy, they were fresh out of eggs, so I was super bummed, but I got 2 of these, and these eggs are pretty good for us. Over here we found some organic premium cranberries, so we're just going to make cranberry juice with that, and I'm excited because I can't usually find the organic in the big bags, but they had so many small bags, it was just nice to have it. So I got a few and then put some in the freezer. I did get some berries, some blueberries and some blackberries, and the only thing I forgot, because I forget every single time one or two things, are apples, pears, and apple cider. So we're going to go down to the farm stand later tonight and grab those. I got some seafood salad just because we're on a kick with that. I did get some avocados and then some Good Culture low-fat cottage cheese. The Monterey Jack cheese, I was not seeing any organic or raw availability, at least in my grocery store. And then we also got Gouda cheese, cracker cuts. My daughter really likes that. Got some Kerrygold pure Irish butter, some Nature's Promise mild salsa, some organic traditional pasta sauce made with organic olive oil. That's a big one for me. I was really happy to find that. We found some bananas and yes, okay. We did get some elbow macaroni. I'm just going to make some goulash or a spin on it. I was reading through one of those cookbooks and I found a fun one, so we're going to go with it. I also found some Brownie Lovers lava pie. You know how my husband is with the snacking. I snack too. I'm not a sweets girl, so I figured he might like it. I don't really know what's in it. It was $3.39, so hopefully he likes it. And then we also got some potatoes to complement. Very excited. Follow me through my kitchen here. Try not to get seasick. Sorry. What did we get? Okay. We found at the raw milk place, we found some ground beef. So this was $6 per pound. And then we got some chuck roast, and that was $13.75. So we're going to do some potatoes with that, carrots, and some onion, and call that good. And then I did get some raw A2 milk. I got 2 of these, and this was $5. So I was really excited to find that, because in Colorado it was $24. I know there are other places, but I couldn't find anything cheaper than that. So it's nice to find this, and it's relatively close, we shall say. Relatively close. So I'm going to get this put away, and I'm going to catch up with you later tonight to go over some other items that you could be stocking up on. The main one, the most important one before I catch up with you later, is going to be water. I always suggest some natural spring water. I got a question last week. I've been really trying to get to my comments. Let me turn you around. So I got a question last week about natural water, spring water versus reverse osmosis water. And if you would have asked me that probably 2 years ago, I definitely would have said reverse osmosis. But I think there's new information, or at least information that's available to us now, that shows that reverse osmosis, please remember, this is just my opinion. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist or anything. It's just me with an experience and me learning. So I did have a reverse osmosis system in my home in Colorado, and I had my levels checked, probably 2 years ago, and I was depleted in some big minerals that the body needs. I'm not going to go into my personal health history, but it showed it right there, and it showed that I showed a lot of heavy metals, and that kind of scared me because I was on this detox journey. Like, why would it be showing that? So we let it ride out, and then we did a second test, and they were still there. I and my naturopath, my functional medicine doctor, I know they're 2 different people, but they're all on a team. We tracked it back to my water. So reverse osmosis, I really think it does deplete minerals, essential minerals that we need. So in my opinion, natural spring water is the best, but to each their own. And I always have Find a Spring linked in the description box. Someone asked me if they pay me to talk about it. No, it's just a website that I found that I share with everyone. It's free, and you can look up springs near you, and there's like a bunch. So I really suggest you do that and fill up your own water, or you can pay what I paid. I think mine was $2, and I messed it up again, so I splashed some out. And we get the Tupperhaken water. So I filled up on some of those in the event that we may not be able to get to the store for a variety of reasons. You know, we talk about emergencies, but I see people as one of them, especially in the upcoming weeks. So not to, I guess, put fear into any of this, I feel like water is a big one to stock up on, as well as food. So we have a good canned stock no, yeah, canned food stock, and we're good with water. We have our medications that we may need, although we do kind of live pretty holistically. And then, you know, the other ones that we talk about are going to be later on tonight when the kids go to bed, so I can really just sit down and focus in on what I want to show you, and then I can show you the meal plan as well. So again, hope you're doing well. I'm going to get this put away and I'll catch up with you later. Already messed up, totally forgot I was recording a meal, but I have rice in here. I just have 1 cup for the 5 of us. I always make way too much rice and we never get to it because I'm funny about storing rice. So I have 1 cup of rice and I have about 1.5 cups of this beef flavored broth, but I'm excited. I'm going to start doing some bone broth again. So that's usually how I would cook it. But because I don't have that healthy fat like benefit with beef flavored broth, I'm going to put some grass-fed butter in here and then some salt and pepper. And I actually bake my rice and I bake it at 375 for around 15 to 20 minutes, but I do keep an eye on it because it can be a little finicky depending on what vessel I'm using, what oven, and all those things. So while that bakes, I'm going to get some veggies chopped up and then do that orange chicken that we talked about. All right, rice is almost done. I steamed my carrots. I like to steam my onions with my carrots, and I was going to have a big vegetable medley, but my broccoli was kind of growing hair a little bit, which was super gross. I'm getting a... Okay, political call. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's happening right now. Anyways, and bell pepper, that was another plan, but I don't know what happened to that either. So we're rocking this, and this is how I do the chicken. I just break it apart, you drain the broth, just read the directions essentially. I don't know. And then you put the sauce in it, and I forgot that Costco Kevin's chicken we got last time, it had like a brown gravy sauce, and I just wasn't a fan, but the orange chicken is actually pretty tasty. So this would be good with some green onions sprinkled on top and sesame seeds, some extra avocado for healthy fat, which is probably what we're gonna do here, but we're excited to dig in, and I will show you the finished plate. I did forget to mention the vegetables just go right in here when the chicken is heated up, so super easy. All right, so the rice came out and I just fluff it from each side here. Pretty standard rice, and then I'll add some ginger and soy sauce, a little bit of garlic, and then go from there. And then optionally, you can just put some of the seaweed on the side and make little, I don't know, sushi boats or something if you wanted to. But we just randomly have this from last week when we went to the health food store and they were giving a bunch of freebies away. So you know I'm all about that. Other things that I put on this bowl, I really like the, I don't know what to call it, like a sriracha mayo, I guess. I don't know what they call it, but I don't know. We're going to call it that. Sriracha mayo on top of it. And that's really good. I thought I'd only like that with salmon, but it's good with chicken too. So we're going to dig in. It's yum yum sauce. That's what I'm trying to think of. Something similar to that. Okay, this is the final result. We have the rice on the bottom with a little bit of soy sauce. We have carrots, onions, and chicken. So super easy. Very, very easy to put together. Under 20 minutes, and it's very tasty, and it will feed you for a while if you have extra veggies, but this will be a 1 meal for us. Usually it would be 2. Okay, as promised, I do have a meal plan coming up for you, but I didn't get a chance to sit down. So I feel like this is the easiest way to do a meal plan. Feel free to screenshot, ask me any questions, or just take a photo of your television. But weekly meal plan goes as follows. Monday, egg in a hole. We have a chicken salad board, which is like a charcuterie board based around chicken salad. We have chuck roast and veggies for dinner. Tuesday, homemade bagels and beet hummus with buffalo chicken quinoa. That is going to be leftover from the chicken salad. All I do is add a little bit of extra veggies, a little bit of cooked quinoa, and then some buffalo sauce, and just serve it up. And then for dinner, we are going to do salmon and gnocchi sheet pan with like a creamy sauce. It's so good. And then Wednesday, we are doing some eggadillas, which are essentially some scrambled eggs and cheese in a tortilla. We're going to do cabbage stew. We have some of the base from the Amish stand up the road here, and I'm just going to add in some of that chuck roast into there. And we're going to do baked tacos for dinner. So that's just how I line up my corn tortillas and then just fill it with cheese and meat. And then I add the fixings afterwards. And that's it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Please let me know if you want to actually see me cook some of these meals, or if you just want the recipe, just ask me in the comments below and I will type it out for you, or I will leave a link to where I got it. I do try and do this pretty minimally. So moving on to the second half of the week, we have bagels, hummus, and bison sausage, and then we have soup and grilled cheese. That's an easy one. And then we have that orange chicken and rice that you just saw. And then Friday, we have an egg protein bowl. So cottage cheese, egg, a little bit of avocado, maybe a breakfast meat, but honestly, that one is pretty loaded up. And then we're just going to utilize leftovers. And then for dinner, we're going to do beef barbecue. So I just take that chuck roast and toss it in some barbecue sauce, add in some onions, and put it on some homemade rolls with sweet potato fries. And then on Saturday, we're just doing egg in a hole and DIY pizzas. The kids really enjoy making their own dough and toppings, and then leftovers. And then for Sunday, we really love to meal prep and we snack on that. And then I will find some family member in this town and we will have dinner together, because we've been really just trying to spend time with our family. So I usually write these out, but most of them are from that Pennsylvania Dutch cookbook, and sometimes people complain that they can't read my handwriting, and I totally can't blame them. So I thought this would be an easier way to do this. But yeah, again, let me know. I'm not gatekeeping any recipes here. I, of course, want to share budget-friendly recipes with everybody, but utilizing those leftovers and turning them into something else is the game changer. It saved us a ton of money. So moving on into a little bit of a stockpile, I just went down my basics list to see what I didn't have and then went from there. So this is a list that I use. There's 10 items on here and everyone can get these items. It's very attainable. So water, number one, non-perishable food. We talked about that. First aid kit, whatever you need in that kit to keep you safe and healthy. Flashlights, extra batteries in case of a power outage. And then moving on from that, battery powered or hand crank radios, I have a bunch listed and I suggest looking into those just in case you don't have communication. We have multi-purpose tools, we have blankets, we have sleeping bags, ways to keep you warm or ways to keep you cool depending on where you are, portable phone chargers, and cash. I'm going to add to this list because these are very important. One, self-defense. Find a way that you're comfortable with and keep that near you and keep practicing because it's important, and keep practicing on that confidence. I myself can work on that. And then most importantly, mental and physical health. Find a way to detach but still remain informed. Look into your sources and make sure everything that you are feeding into your mind is healthy. And then pair that with a good physical routine. That could be going on a daily walk, but plenty of sunshine. Don't be afraid of that sun. I promise we are going to get through this. I hope this was motivating and comforting. That's really the direction I'm trying to go with this channel. I just want to be a comfort and positive light in this sometimes dark world. So I'm thinking of you wherever you are in the world. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.